Hey there. So, I just wanted to follow up and kind of talk about what happened on the first day of Amazing May. Thank you for joining. So how did your first day of May go? So we talked about this morning that I have dedicated and named this month Amazing May because all kinds of amazing things are going to happen for us. And we're going to be intentional. We're going to set some goals and then we're going to be intentional about those goals. So I said this morning, May is amazing because great things are happening in May. You'll see as soon as you set some goals and set some attention on those goals, and every single day we're going to do some activity towards those goals, and it could just be one goal if you like. Then things began to happen, and as those things, hey Amy, thanks for joining. So as those things began to be amazing. So usually for me, great things happen in May. I created my Peace Party workshop in May, and I had the first, well, I created it in the beginning of the year, but I had my first Peace Party workshop in May. So that's my Peace Party workbook. I did that in May in 2014. And then last year in May, I had countless events. It was just a really fun and great month. It was probably the month that I was the busiest. And so for this year in May, I'm kind of attaching it to two things. Filling up my group coaching class, and thanks Denise for joining, and also getting more speaking engagements. So what are your goals? What are you going to set out to do in May? And it doesn't have to be a professional goal. It could be a personal goal. Hey, free world runner. So what are your goals? Maybe you have a fitness goal that you want to set for this month. Maybe you have a family, a love goal. Maybe you say you really want to be connected to your children. Maybe you have a goal to just take better care of yourself. Maybe it's a self-care goal. And for every day this month, you could do something for yourself. So whatever you do, let's talk about it. Let's post, whether it's here on Periscope, on Twitter, or even on Facebook if we're connected there. You can even email me and tell me what's going on with you at kc@kinecorder.com, kc@KINECORDER. Declutter, exactly. So one of the things I want you to do, declutter your life. And what I want you to say to yourself when you have something going on that doesn't serve you, I want you to delete it. And I want you to, as you see yourself doing, repeating some of the same things, or if you see distractions coming in, I want you to delete it. Delete it. Delete it, delete it. Just say that to yourself. So that's the first thing you want to do is delete, 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 delete distractions. And then the second thing you want to do is ask, what would it take for me to, and you finish that with the goal that you set. So for me, it would say, what would it take for me to get to book 3 speaking engagements in the month of May? The other thing that I want you to do, so that's what you do in the morning. Kind of talk about, look at your vision board and figure out, if you don't have a vision board, create one. And if you need help on that, contact me. I'll let you know exactly how to do that. Go to kinecorder.com/coaching. kinecorder.com/coaching. So, and we can talk about how to create a vision board. So what you want to do at the end of the day is be grateful for your day. What happened in your day today? So for me today, I'm so grateful because I did my meditation on my own this morning, but I also got to go to a meditation workshop. I didn't even know that was going to happen today. I went to a business meeting with my business partner. We had a great meeting. We accomplished some things. And so I would have been grateful for that in and of itself. But I also went and visited with a friend of mine who opened a new art therapy studio. And I was so proud of her. She opened her first she just opened the doors today. It was her grand opening, and it was a big step for her. I don't know if any of you have ever opened an actual brick and mortar store, and with the commitment and the amount of risk that goes into that. So just to see her do that, I was very grateful that she invited me to share in that with her. And I would definitely be one of her clients. So I was able to experience that. So just as that was ending, just across the hall, somebody was starting a meditation. And so my business partner and I said, well, why not? So we go in and we get an hour of meditation with these Tibetan singing bowls, and just, spontaneously. And I don't have a lot of spontaneity in my life because my life is usually scripted and planned out weeks in advance. So to actually get something and just be spontaneous, I was very grateful for that. That was a blessing for me. Thanks for the hearts. So that was what I was grateful for. I was grateful that I got to experience something like a free meditation, but we didn't even have it for free. We actually left donations because that's how thankful we were. So that was that. Oh, also while we were there, the lady who owns the place, she invited us to come back and have a conversation with her, because I was with my business partner, to have a conversation with her about us doing a workshop there. So you see how these things happen? This is why May is amazing. Just stay open. If you go out through with your day thinking, how may I serve? Just think that. How may I serve? You go out through your day thinking, how may I serve? Ways of serving will come up, and a lot of them will actually bring you money. So think about, how may I serve? How can I get paid for being me? Just to be yourself, go out there and present yourself in a professional manner. People are going to want to pay you. Just like I said, that meditation was for free, but we left a donation because we appreciated it. And when you're good at what you do, you should get paid for it. And that's just the truth. My parents taught me that, and I pass that on to my clients. When you're good at what you do, you should get paid for it. And you should get paid well if you're really good at it. So what are you grateful for today? Maybe you want to share that with me. I just told you what I was grateful for. I was grateful for having a great meeting with my business partner. Grateful to be able to see my, why are you here? So grateful to be able to see my friend open her studio. I was grateful to take part in the meditation, and I actually really got something. I meditate often, basically every day, and I really got something out of today's meditation. So that was I was thankful for that. So what are you grateful for today? What happened today that you would be grateful for? Maybe you got to spend some time relaxing. Are you grateful for that? Maybe you got to watch your favorite TV program. That's something to be grateful for. It doesn't happen all the time, right? Especially when you're building a business. Or taking care of kids, or whatever it is you do. Sometimes you just don't get to sit down and just relax. So what happened in your life today that you're grateful for? Talk to me, tell me. And if you don't want to share it, then just go ahead and put it out there in the universe, and let the universe know that you're grateful for everything it's doing for you. And continue to do those things. Thank you, Tony, for joining. To continue to do those things that make you feel grateful, because gratitude is very strong. And as you send out, vibes and grateful energy, you'll get it back. Oh, wow. Good, Denise. You found a great vocal coach. That is a really good commitment to give to yourself, because obviously you have a dream of singing, and I'm sure you have a great voice, but being able to get coached and improve on that voice, that's awesome. So I'm glad you did that for yourself. I know you feel proud of yourself, and you should. So that's something like that, where you take the steps towards your goal. That's one step that Denise just took that's going to get her closer to her goal. And for some people, one step can keep you going. If you take one step, and now she has a vocal coach, the vocal coach can also hold her accountable. So I'm here, I'm holding her accountable. You're here, you're holding her accountable. Now she has a vocal coach holding her accountable too. And when we all put out that collective energy for getting it done, for making May amazing, then that's what happens. May is amazing just because we all put forth the energy to make it amazing. So thanks for joining. So if you have something you want to share, why today was amazing for you, and it doesn't have to be big, it could be small. It could just be that you had your favorite ice cream, and that's something to be grateful for. Or it could be big. Maybe you got to speak in front of 100 people today, and that made you feel like on top of the world. Maybe you saw your favorite movie. I don't know, but whatever you did today, you should be proud of yourself, and I'm glad you did it. So part of the way that May could be amazing is that you could keep it super simple. And so When you see yourself complicating something, I want you to kiss it. Keep it super simple. Just, uh, that's getting complicated. Let me kiss that. Let me keep it super simple. And when you keep it super simple, you get to your goals so much faster. When you try to complicate things and make it all complex, it's so tough. And that's what I do for finances. Um, I'm a prosperity coach, and I like to help people simplify finances. I like to help them reduce stress so that you're no longer stressing about money. And there are tools and resources that you can put in place. And I do this on a daily basis with my clients, and it's so much fun. It's so rewarding to see somebody go from, lost and confused and frustrated and stressed out and anxious to healed and calm and peaceful. And it's a wonderful feeling to know that I was a part of that. Making decisions for yourself doesn't mean making decisions by yourself. Whether it's a financial decision, whether it's a personal decision, you can talk with somebody, but talk with somebody you trust, and somebody who is going to give you advice based on what you're doing, and maybe not even give you advice. Maybe they just need to listen to you, because sometimes you just need to say it out loud, and then you kind of figure it out. You're like, oh, I just answered my own question. Has that ever happened to you? So that happens to me sometimes. So just think about that, and remember, delete distractions. Ask yourself, what would it take for, and then finish that with it with whatever goal you have for May. And then at the end of the day, see what you're grateful for. I just named three or four things I was grateful for. Denise named what she was grateful for. So go ahead and just, be grateful. Thanks for joining, Ted. So just be grateful. And as you go to sleep grateful, guess what's going to happen? You're going to wake up grateful. And so some amazing things are going to happen tomorrow. So the second day of May, I'll come on in the morning and remind you to delete distractions. I'll remind you to set your intentions for the day and be very intentional about what you want to happen. And if you haven't set your goal yet, go ahead and think about what that will be. And as you set your intentions, find a picture that reminds you of that goal and post it up, or put it as your screensaver, or, maybe not screensaver. I think that's kind of 90s, but you know what I'm saying. So wallpaper, there's the word I'm looking for. So go ahead and do that. And if we can connect, if I can help you in some way, if I can serve you in some way, please let me know. You can email me at kc@kinecorder.com, or go to my website, kinecorder.com/coaching. I look forward to talking with you. Kiss, kiss. Keep it super simple.